Hi everybody, what I want to do is go ahead and log into the website that I'm going to actually be utilizing throughout these video demonstrations, and I'm going to be building this website one step at a time, and you should be following along with me on how I am doing this, except when creating your own content. Again, I want to emphasize this is the link to your particular website. Again, right here is going to have your student number, not mine. This is going to be your username, which is the same as your student number, and then you're going to want to very, very carefully make sure that you write down this password. Very critical. And again, in my particular case, I've gone ahead since I've created that initial video tutorial and changed this. So if you attempted to log into my website with this username and password, it wouldn't work. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and click on this link, which is going to be your WordPress website, what it's going to look like when a normal everyday user is going to go to it. In other words, you send out an email link and you say to the people that are going to receive it, go ahead and go to my website. This is what you're going to put in the, for example, in your Twitter account, Facebook account. Of course, you would maybe use Bitly to shorten it up. Also in your when you send out email to your clients. So what I want to do is just log in here, or click here. I'm not logging in. And just displaying the site. Now, one thing I want to point out is that when you initially hit that link, you're going to see these pictures are going to look different. And what's happening is this is sort of like a default website. And what happens is that with WordPress, until you've customized your WordPress site, it's going to change these pictures. So if you were even sitting next to another student in the class, their picture here may be looking different than yours. Up here is my name. Your name will be here, and then it will just say just another computer applications and real estate website. As we go down through here, we have some links. These are menu links to a home page and a sample page. And going down from here, you'll notice that I have the date in which I'm logging into right here. The title, Welcome to Computer Applications and Real Estate. And then as you go down here, you'll just see that we have some things like, and we'll get in more detail. I just want you to see that we have some things that are down here on the right-hand side. And what I want to do is just to show you now that when you get ready to log into your account to control the way your website looks, the easiest way to do this is to click this link that says Login. When you do this, you're going to see it's going to prompt you for a username. Again, it's going to be your student number, so I'm going to use mine, and a password. And I'm going to put in my password that I've changed, again, from the password that was in the email, and I'm going to go ahead and click Login. And what's going to happen is when you see this, this is going to be your initial setup, your initial site, what's going to look like. Up on the left-hand side here, you'll see that we have some menu systems. So when you roll your mouse pointer over, you're going to see that things change. We'll go over more of these in detail. In the beginning, though, you really don't want to change anything. And I'll go down through basically what each one of these in a separate video tutorial. So this is what we call your dashboard. In other words, like a dashboard on a car, how you control things. Over here on the top, when you go over this little WordPress link, there's a thing that'll talk about what WordPress is. This is the organization that actually creates what we call the open source software. This is documentation, which, to be honest with you, documentation is kind of interesting because initially when you look at it, you may go, what in the world are they talking about? But as you work through it, you'll find that it'll be a lot easier to understand what they're saying. These are like help pages. We have support forums and we have feedback. Over here under My Sites, this is my site right here, which is be your name. You have, again, this is so you can link to your dashboard. These are kind of like quick links. Think of these more like quick links. In other words, this is when you're logged in as administrator. So this, if you want to get to your dashboard, you could go there very quickly. You have a new post. You can manage comments, so you can visit your site to see what that looks like. If I move over this one, I have my name and I can visit my site. This is comments, if I had comments. And this right here would be if I wanted to create something new, like a new post, media, a link, a page, or a user account. Over here on the right-hand side, We see that this is my student number. I can edit my profile, and we'll talk about that in later video tutorials. In other words, where you can put your name, your email address, all those different things, a picture of yourself, so on and so forth here, and then log out. And then finally, after that, pretty much that's it as far as this portion goes. Now, when you scroll down here, you're going to see this that'll say, welcome to a new WordPress site. This down here will enable you right from this thing to do things like choose your privacy settings, select a tagline or a time zone, turn off comments, fill in your profile. This is where you can add content, and WordPress uses the concept of pages, like pages in a book. So each thing that you're going to have, for example, your home listings or helpful website listings are going to be pages. You can create an About Me page, you can write your first post, and then of course you can do things like customize your site. You can choose a light and dark background, set color, header image that's going to come up, and widgets. We'll talk more about those. And then behind here, I just want you at this point to scroll up and down. This is just showing some status here that you know that there's one post, there's one page, there's one category, and this is giving the name of the theme, which we'll talk more about that in the future. This is talking about what the current version of WordPress is that we're using. This is your storage space that we've allocated. And you just want to scroll down here. You don't want to change anything. You just want to become familiar with what's here. And in future tutorials, I'll be going over more information in detail. So you don't want to change anything at this point. You just want to become familiar with what the interface essentially looks like. And we'll cover more in future video tutorials.